Hey guys, Tim here. I want to talk to you today about in-ear monitors. So you might have noticed that we don't have any actual big wedge monitors on the stage, which is what you see in a lot of normal shows, which is how the singers, the musicians, pretty much everyone on stage can actually hear themselves. Well, that's because here we use an in-ear monitor system. Now what that means is exactly what it sounds like. It's stuff that goes right in your ear. That's how we monitor ourselves. Some of our people here are wireless, some of them are wired. No matter who it is, pretty much you're going to have to wear some type of in-ear monitor in order to know what's going on. Now, one of the questions that I get asked is, what can I use for my monitors? There are pretty much three different things that you can use for it. Two of those three are really the only ones that I would recommend. First one that I see a lot of is just using regular earbuds, such as the ones that come with, say, your iPhone, or just things that are just regularly used for music. Now, of course, those can work, but also know that if it's one that has a microphone on it, which means that if you look at the little plug-in, it's got 3 rings on it instead of 2. For the most part, those won't work unless you go out and buy a special adapter. I would not recommend buying a special adapter though, because you're spending money on an adapter that could be going towards a proper set of ears. Now, why do I recommend against those? It's because they're not so much built to accurately recreate what's going on stage. They're meant to take something that's already been finished, already that's been compressed, and just make it sound pleasing to the ear. So you might get some headphones that have a huge spike in treble if they're designed to, kind of be more, clear for more jazz type listening. You may have something like, say, Beats, which all that is just massive amounts of bass. So what that does is that when you start to actually perform and use them, it completely skews what you're actually hearing. So they can work. You just have to really watch how to mix it, which in another video we'll be talking about how to mix your in-ear mix. Second option is universal in-ear monitors. Now what that is they look like regular headphones. Most of them will wrap around your ear, but they are actually built for this, what we're doing. They'll have multiple drivers in them, drivers meaning speakers that recreate different frequencies. And when I mean universal, what that means is that anybody can wear that pair. You don't have to go and get them custom made. You can right off the shelf, or right after you open the package, just put on the bud on the end that fits in your ear the most, and then you're good to go. Those are ones that I recommend the most. Now, of course, they get a bit more pricey. They range anywhere from $100 up to $400 to $500. Third option, this is for if you really want to take this seriously, are custom in-ear monitors. Here at Rev, we use 1964 ears. They've treated all of us very, very well. Kind of a good budget entry. Not saying at all that they're bad quality, it's just that there are some manufacturers out there that get pretty dang expensive. They're worth every penny, but more than what a lot use them for. And so what these are is they are actually molded directly for your ears. This is my personal pair. As you see, it's got, it's a custom shape, to which I had to go to audiologists. They filled my ear with goop. It, hardened up a bit, and then we sent that off to the company, and about 2 months later I get these back, and then these will fit directly into my ear, nice and flat. Cons to this is that no one else can use them. Only I can use this one set, so you can't just buy a pair and everyone pitch in for it. But these are, it's the professional level now, so where they will cut out all external noise, which means that you get to actually lower the volume of your actual in-ears so that you don't ruin your hearing, and everything's just a lot clearer in your ears. So I'm not making this video to say you have to go out and buy the most expensive ones. I mean, for these, a good base model, you're going to start at around $500 to $600. But get something that's going to last you for at least the next 10 years or until your ears change again. You can make any of these 3 tiers work for you. Just know that you have to put in a bit of work with the lower ones, and you're not going to get the best quality out of it, but it can be done. Just know that going into it. So that's what we use here. Like I said, be sure to check out the other video of how to mix. And when I make that video, I'll be sure to kind of take different things into consideration, such as, not everyone's going to have the custom in-ears. I'll actually make it more focused around those that have regular earbuds and where to go from there. This was just mostly just to answer questions on what the differences are. Of course, you can always come and ask myself or any of the other leaders if just different questions on in-ears, and we should be able to answer them. So talk to you guys soon. Thanks.